Hello and welcome to the Cantata of the Week. I'm Alison Bury and I led the English Baroque Soloists from the mid-80s until 2009, and that of course included the Bach Cantata pilgrimage. I was one of the 3 leaders of that marvellous project. Today's cantata is number 77 for the 13th Sunday after Trinity. Du sollst Gott, deinen Herren, lieben. Thou shalt love the Lord thy God. The texts for this cantata are taken from the Epistle to Galatians, a rather complex exploration of the law, and particularly this first commandment. And then we have the story of the Good Samaritan from St. Luke's Gospel. The first part of the cantata concerns the love of God, the second, the love of one's neighbour. And it seems a very relevant story for today's times. An unusual feature of this cantata is the use of the slide trumpet, the tromba da tirarsi. My trumpet playing colleagues tell me that this is able to play non-harmonic notes that are not found on the regular natural trumpet. And it's a tricky instrument with a slide that I'm assured is very cumbersome. Bach tends to use this instrument to play chorale tunes, and indeed this is how he uses it in this cantata in the opening chorus. After a contrapuntal string introduction, the chorale tune enters on the trumpet, followed by the entry of the full bass section. This continues throughout this movement, and each iteration of the bass chorale, playing at half the speed of the normal chorale and always ending in long held pedal notes, is always accompanied by an increase in the sound. It's as though, of the whole choir and orchestra, it's as though all the stops have been pulled out on the organ. It's a glorious effect. We then have a recit and a beautiful aria with 2 obbligato oboes, and we then move to the Good Samaritan part of the story with an accompanied recitative, followed by an aria for trumpet, obbligato trumpet and alto. This time slide trumpet is not specified, although it's not the normal kind of aria you would expect from a trumpet. Think of the sort of brilliant fanfare-like opening of Jauchzet Gott. It's not like that at all. It's lyrical, florid and very linear in the writing. And again, my trumpeting friends tell me it's very tricky. The whole thing, it's like being on a tightrope all the way through. But it has a haunting vulnerability that I think is beautifully captured by Nicholas Eklund and Natalie Stutzman. And I wonder if Bach deliberately chose this instrumentation to reflect the text, which is all about human imperfection and the impossibility of attaining perfection. Listening to it again took me back to the year of the cantata pilgrimage, and with memories of playing in all these wonderful churches. And I always especially loved playing in the German churches. The Lutheran setting was just right for Bach's Lutheran cantatas. Then the wonders of playing with my incredibly talented colleagues, with the incomparable Monteverdi Choir, with wonderful soloists, all so carefully chosen by John Eliot, and all under John Eliot's inspiring direction. He had a wonderful vision for this whole project that I think was characterised by, for instance, the fact that the soloists always sang in every chorus. And I think this gave us all the feeling of exploring these works in their entirety together, so that I think we all came out of that year with an enlarged understanding of Bach. And if you want to enlarge your understanding of Bach, and especially of these wonderful cantatas, what better way than to visit the SDG shop on our website, where you can buy any CDs from the complete collection of the cantatas. Thank you for listening. I hope you enjoyed this beautiful cantata.